at the Toronto Eaton Centre, right at the corner of Dundas and Yonge Street, and I'm heading up Yonge Street, so let's keep going.
I didn't try.
I filmed earlier Toronto's first marijuana store that opened today, April the 1st. And there's another one that's opening right here. There's only 5 in Toronto, and they're all in the downtown core. Isn't it interesting how none of the marijuana stores are in the suburbs? They're all downtown. And that was by the choice of the Ontario government. Here's where it's going. This space here will soon be a pot shop. Here you got a little outdoor Ryerson University Student Learning Center. Whoops. There you go. Check out this cool building. So that's Ryerson. Right across the street they opened the Warehouse, which is a bar restaurant that young people seem to like. So I guess that's why they opened it across the street from Ryerson. And you got a restaurant here that opened recently, and it was started by Ryerson students, I guess to feed Ryerson students in the area. And now it's a chain. I think it's called Basil Box. Yeah, Basil Box. Zanzibar Tavern, one of the few strip clubs left in the city of Toronto. Enjoy non-stop sexy dancers. Chinese Indian buffet. And you got a whole strip of buildings that will soon be demolished for, guess what? A condo, of course. This is Toronto. When buildings are demolished, it's always to build another condo. And right now, there's a lot of condos going up on Yonge Street. They're all skyscrapers too. They're all 40, 50, 70 stories tall, 80 stories. There's the one going up at the corner of Bloor that's going to be the tallest building in Canada. Over 1,000 feet tall. And speaking of tall buildings, you got Aura Condominium. And inside there you got shopping. You got a shopping mall in the basement. Not a very good one, mind you. It's in my series of ghetto malls. It's basically, well, it's mostly empty. It's tiny little condo stores that the owners are desperate to rent out, but so far that place hasn't taken off, so there hasn't been many rentals. And the businesses that are in there struggle and usually don't last very long. Now there's also a Marshall's and a Bath and beyond inside there, but those are upstairs. And those I assume are doing well because they've been open now for I think it's about 2 years now since that condo opened. And of course the banks are in there, restaurants and bars too. There's 3 bars along the street here, built in the outside of the complex. Now you also have a brand new park. Well, it's not a new park, sorry. You have a renovated park. The park was there, but it was run down, and it's just been renovated this year, and it's going to open soon. It's going to have a skating track for ice skating, and it's named after an Olympic skater, Barbara Ann Scott, I believe, who won a gold medal at the Olympics, obviously for Canada. So here's the new park. You can see they got a skating pavilion over there. Now, here we go. Something else that's interesting, a mural that depicts the history of live music on Yonge Street. So you have Canadian singers. I see Carol Pope in the middle there. I think that's Rush up there. Giddy Lee, it looks like. Brown Derby Tavern. Most of these places are gone. The bars that were opened on Yonge Street. Yonge Street used to be a nightlife area, so there was a lot of restaurants and bars and nightclubs and things in the evening, and all those places have basically moved west, and now Yonge Street is a place mostly for restaurants and shopping. There's still a lot going on in Yonge Street, but it's a lot of smaller independent stores and lots of restaurants like this here, small independent restaurants. But slowly but surely the corporations are moving in. Every time a new condo goes up, you don't see any independent stores or restaurants. It's all Tim Hortons, Subway sandwiches, all corporate chains, because they got deep pockets. And the condo developers do not want to take a risk. Well, it's not actually the developers, it's the go-betweens, the guys in charge of leasing the building. They only rent to large corporate entities. So Toronto used to be known as a city that had a large amount of independent restaurants and stores, but slowly but surely it's becoming very franchise, very corporate. And I do not like that at all, because I don't eat at most of these, like Popeyes, right? It's another big corporation, McDonald's. I don't eat at those kind of restaurants. I like the small little mom and pop places. And this district is named Downtown Yonge, which is why they have all the garbage cans labeled with that. Okay, and we're at Carlton and College Street. If you go east of Yonge Street, it's called Carlton Street. If you go west of Yonge Street, it's called College Street. Okay. All these new towers are all brand new. They've all been built in the last 2 years.
가도 된다길래.
another condo's going up here. And the hotel beside here. The Marriott is going to be torn down, replaced by 2 condo buildings. If you look straight ahead, you can see the clock tower. That is also going to be condos. They're saving the clock tower as a historic landmark, but right all around it is going to go a condo. 40-story, 35, 40-story condo, somewhere around there. So Yonge Street is going to be completely changed. I don't know if it's going to be for the better or for the worse. And why I say that is because I would hate to see Yonge Street lined with just banks, McDonald's, Popeyes, Burger King, and all those same fast food places that you see everywhere else. We already have a ton of those. We don't need more of those. I much prefer these independent little small Asian restaurants and things like that. Give us some variety. Over here you got a Wendy's. So we're loaded with all the conventional fast food places. We don't really need more of those. Right here you got some skyscraper condos going up, and also across the road. "24 hours, A&W. Psychic reader. Lots of Asian restaurants in this part of Yonge Street. Also up by Bloor, you've got a number of Asian restaurants up there. Got a gamer store. St. Louis Wings and Ribs Barbecue. Church's Chicken, that's new. Condom store. Got a vape mart. Another Dollarama across the street there. You can see Dollarama is quite popular. That's because it's cheap. McDonald's, another McDonald's here. Here you got a kind of newish, I think it's Korean. Galleria. Kitchen Express. Let's see what they got here. Coconut milk, cheesecake, Korean street food. Yeah, it's a Korean place. Crispy chicken, fried chicken, catering available. Kimchi. Okay, we're at Wellesley Street, and I've been walking for a while, so I'm going to turn the camera off and end this tour right here at Yonge and Wellesley. There's the map right there. You got the subway just a couple of feet over there, and we're done. Okay, let's end this tour after I show you guys the cool condo that's in this area. And that's right here. I hope the light doesn't distort this, but check out this condo. That is one curvy looking condo. And I approve. I'm tired of square boxes, glass gray boxes in Toronto. Bring on the curves, okay? Yonge and Wellesley, this tour is ending. Adios.